Greetings, Mr. and Mrs. America.
Hello. Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday.
Yeah. For those who might be joining us for the first time, my name is Danica.
My name is Branton.
His name is Brandon.
Brandon.
We run variant edition graphic novels in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada.
Oh, yeah, that's me.
We're very happy to do it. Yeah. So every Tuesday night, we have a good old stack of comics, and we talk about what's newly coming out tomorrow, Wednesday.
Or,
Or
Thursday, probably.
yes, and that piece of fuzz on the bottom of the screen is our cat, Max. He will be making multiple appearances because she's so cute. And he knows it. Hi.
The boy.
And bop your nose.
Yeah, Max is our superstar. He likes to be on the evening shows.
So first things first, please don't do that, Max. And then second things first, we have not received our diamond shipment, so there is a chunk of new releases that we will not be talking about tonight because we simply don't have them. We should be getting them. Please don't pet your face on the camera.
Nope, you gotta go, bud. Hey.
I think he's gonna go to the basement. Get. Anyway, so the diamond shipment didn't make it up from Calgary, so they are coming out tomorrow. It sounds like we might be able to pick up our shipment specifically. This is like a northern Alberta thing, so unfortunately it is affecting a lot of stores. We might be able to pick up our shipment around 2 tomorrow. So we definitely won't have it first thing. Please do not expect it. We'll have some signage up just so everybody knows when they come in.
Yeah. At about 3 o'clock at the latest, I'll be able to fill files as you come in. And that
the earliest.
At the earliest, yeah. Because I will have everything alphabetized properly.
Yeah.
And it means I can just grab the books and cross your stuff off. But before then, no.
No.
Yeah, it was our dear boy, Max.
Yeah.
Dearest boy.
He is trouble.
So yeah, as a result of no diamond, there's exceedingly not a lot of Marvel and DC to talk about. So we actually just went through our memoir section.
I will mention like the number ones that we're expecting from Diamond.
That's a good idea.
If you had missed it and you'd like us to add it to your file, we can do that later on. So I'm just gonna go down. It's by publisher, so I'm just gonna scroll. Is that okay if I do that?
You want to screen share some stuff?
Oh my gosh, yes. Okay. How do I wait? I think I know how to do that. Share?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yes.
Oh, that'll show. Oh, you don't get to pick.
Oh.
I don't like that.
I get that. I'm gonna try it.
It's gonna share your whole ass screen.
Yeah, but I don't have anything private open.
Yeah, that's fair.
So it's fine. So how's this look?
It's looking good.
Okay. All right. Perfect. So we'll just go through kind of quickly, just the number ones. So y'all can kind of get a sense of, oh, I didn't add that to my file and I'd like a copy. We can do that.
Absolutely. And you can click on them and do the pitch.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I was just going to blitz, but yes.
And it'll show it on the, hey, we're going to do this after all.
Okay, cool. We don't have it. We can't read them tonight, but you can still know about them. All right, starting with Aerosmith. So, Kurt Busiek, the new Kurt Busiek era. That is a tongue twister. At Image begins here as he and superstar artist Carlos Pachenko. There's Carla Pachenko, right?
Carla Pacheco, yeah.
Pacheco,
she
yeah.
does.
Are they any relation?
No, they're not.
Oh, that's cool. I like it. Let's see. It's World War One, but a war of wizards and dragons as much as bullets and barbed wires. Young Airman Fletcher Aerosmith plunges back into the heat of war and finds himself behind enemy lines, facing a threat that could doom the Allied powers.
Behind enemy lions?
Yeah.
Oh no.
I know. There's magic, so there's probably lions. Excuse me. Anyway, they are also re-releasing a hardcover version of the original series, so that's great.
I believe we do have some Aerosmith in used, I think.
I believe so, yes.
Yeah. One of my absolute favorite things that I've read ever. Kurt Busiek does a wonderful job marrying the old World War stuff with some nice high fantasy elements, and it was so fun to read. He's been talking about making this sequel for maybe over a decade for sure. Like it's been a while, so very
awesome.
Cool.
Oh yeah, you have to be on top of comments because I can't keep flipping back and forth because that would be weird.
Yep, I'm on there.
Awesome. Okay, next up we have Bolero, a new series from two bright-eyed and bushy-tailed little scamps. Speaking of little scamps.
Yeah. It's been a while, but buddy, you're gonna have to go to the basement.
I think he has to go to the basement. Make sure to hold him up and show everyone his belly.
Indeed. The shame belly.
Shame belly. A woman running away from a broken heart discovers a mother key into parallel universes. The rules are the key can work on any door. The mother will only let you visit 53 universes. Do not ask to speak to the mother. Never hop for more than 53 times. Aww, that's a good belly. Bye, baby. We'll see you after the show. All right. That one sounds rad, actually. I'm looking forward to that one. I shouldn't say actually after everything. That's just a thing I say. It's an affectation. Let's see here. We've got a number 2 for Lady Mechanica, Monster of Ministry. We've got Cloaked number 2. Just mentioning the number 2s in case you did pick up the number 1 and really liked them. Let's see. And then, yeah, we've got Marvel, so I'll skip that. Let's see. Dynamite. 5s, 4s, 6s. Here we go. Our next number 1 is Angel. All right. Welcome to Detective TV, starring Angel and his co-star Cordelia. But wait, Angel isn't just a celebrity. No, he leads a double life as a real monster hunter for Angel investigations. Sometimes this double life can get his friends in trouble. As Wesley is recovering from a horrific curse, Angel stumbles into a series of supernatural events and finds himself sucked into an unexpected and mysterious world. He soon faces a terrifying enemy who sees him as an intruder.
Da-da-dum.
All right, so if you like living in the Buffyverse, there's more.
Fun little thing that happened. I put Max in the basement, and Joy kind of wanders around, looks at the door, and is like, so I open the door. She's like, "Hi, brother, bye," and just like ran in.
Question for you: is the cat tower on the other side of the door?
No, it is not.
Oh no! You think he's gonna
Oh no, wait. I thought you meant, is it on the other side of the door? No, it is not.
On the other side of the door for Max.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, good. Okay, because he only has to take that down the stairs once.
Yeah.
We've got the final issue of Ma, which has been an amazing series. So we'll definitely be plugging.
Cursed Pirate Girl. Cursed Pirate Girl. Cursed Pirate Girl.
Oh my God, I missed it. I'm sorry. It only had one cover, so I didn't see it. That's funny.
I love that Cursed Pirate Girl is back.
All right. In the long-awaited continuation of Cursed Pirate Girl, her loyal companion, Pepper Dice, reveals that there's still time to bring back her father, the pirate Captain Douglas. If she can escape the Sea King's palace with a bright star, will she be bold enough to enter the Devil's Cave in the hope to bring her father back? Or will the Devil Jonah and her minions stop her?
This is a feast for the eyes, Cursed Pirate Girl. What you see on the cover is not the most detailed thing you will see in that book. The artwork is incredible. It's basically like you're looking at wild wood carvings just everywhere. So it's good times.
Okay. We've got Animal Castle 2. Crimson Cage 2. Let's see. A lot of these are very specific variants and such. Okay. Well, there we go. All right. So that was just some highlights from what we expect from our diamond shipment. Of course, we will have many other things coming. Many things that are already on your file, but I wanted to highlight the number ones and the number twos.
I love it. I love to see it.
All right. Now I'm going to unshare. Okay.
Pow.
And I'm back.
Yay.
Full screen, baby. That was fun, actually. I like that. It was like a little look into your FOC show every week. It's a scroll and talk.
Exactly. That's how it goes.
I love it.
What's Banner doing? That seems weird.
What is it saying? Oh, wait. I can figure that out. Hey! Get out of here.
Whoops. Banner.
Full screen.
What
Full screen is winning.
What are you doing? Silly Banner. All right, before we get to the Marvel and DC stuff, talk about some things that we got in a little bit ago, but I do want to showcase. Oh, fancy. And we're going to do a bit of it. Well, actually, we're just going to do it here. We're going to do it live. But I'm going to look at the descriptions while it happens. All right. It's these two are from a small publisher called Bulgarian Press, I believe. I don't know how to pronounce. I'm so sorry. And there are two very outstanding books that we are very proud to have in stock. First, you might know this artist, Jesse Lonergan, from the fine works that he's done. What were they called again? This will probably say.
Oh, did he do Planet Paradise Planet, or whatever?
Yeah, and then the space one.
I thought that.
Where's Foley when you need him? Foley knows.
Foley! Shouting into the abyss.
Anyways.
I honestly don't remember. I'm sorry.
Danica.
Is it Damica? Really?
I said Danica.
You insult my name? Create a swear out of my name?
Yeah.
That is offensive, sir. I am offended and honored.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Hedra.
I forgot about Hedra. My bad.
Yeah, Hedra is absolutely amazing. A form of storytelling.
Sorry. Foley's here.
There you go. Planet Paradise was his follow-up release, which we have signed book plates for in the store. All fancy. And Faster gets you more of his wonderful storytelling style. The description, who truly knows what a premier racer is thinking while behind the wheel? We can only imagine the lives that play out on the speedway. Join the motley cast of racers in Jesse Lonergan's Faster, a visually engrossing display of racing, and the people who can't help but race. Can perpetual runner-up Molly Vox finally pull ahead of Kona DeMille, the 5-time world champion? Find out in Faster for young adults and older. He's real nice.
I live my life a quarter planet at a time.
See, and it does that Jesse Lonergan stuff by
letters,
playing with form and
Ow.
elbowing his wife. Elbowing his wife real hard.
It hurt.
Also, I love the printing. Probably mispronouncing this. The 2-color Russo, the bright red and blue, that are just slightly offset. That really make this book glow.
Duotone, right?
Something like that, yeah.
Nope, that's it.
No, it's the printing style, basically. It's a little different. The coloring, yes.
I have no comeback to that. I have no comeback to that. Get out of here with your comics processing.
The second one from them is Threshold by Vincent Romero Gladnick. You will notice that that is not the name on the cover. That is their preferred name, and this went to print before that happened. One of the cool printing things in here, it's black and white with some spot color and a couple translucent Glammet end papers, which look really, really cool and give it like a nice frosty look on the inside, and a nice overlay for some storytelling element, which is really cool. How far will you go to figure out who you are? How can you know what the next steps how can you know what the next steps are when there's no guides along the way? Threshold by Vincent Romero Gladnick is a self-reflection on feelings around transitioning, trying to make sense of them by shaping an unfurling dreamlike story framed with fastidious metaphor and pensive narration for young adults and older. This is Vincent's debut comic publication, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. A lot more of what you're seeing on that cover in that art style. Very good stuff. So yeah, we got them. I'm very happy about it.
That's not what I wanted to do.
Sorry, you probably put that up there.
I did. Yes, I did. I do all the things while you're talking, so you don't have to do them. That's why I didn't. That's why I just did a little scanneroo for the comments myself.
Yay!
All right, let's get to talking about some Batmans.
I hear he's a man.
I know that there just hasn't been a Batman comic on the shelves for years.
I mean, not a new one.
Like, it just feels like forever. So
no one knows what it's like to be the Batman, to be the sad man.
My parents died.
Yeah.
The saddest of bats. All right.
I always like singing that. It makes me happy. I don't know why.
All right. We have got Batman, the Knight, the fancy font.
By Monsieur Chip Zdarsky.
What? Good Canadian boy.
Good Canadian boy. And Carmine Di Ginomenico.
Yep.
The Ginomenico.
That is a very Italian name that I cannot pronounce. All right. The origin of Batman and his never-ending fight against crime in Gotham City is modern mythology. But what of the story in between?
What of betwixt?
How did an angry, damaged young man grow into the most accomplished detective and crime fighter the world has ever known? Editorial moment. Money. He's a billionaire. Back to this. How did
no
the
therapy
Dark
and money?
Knight...
Yeah, sorry. ...
begin.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, money and no therapy. He has money for all the therapy in the world. And that's why Batman the Imposter is the best Batman series of the year, because he goes to therapy. Boom. Spike.
Yeah. I do like that Chip Zdarsky is going to be on this, so I'm very happy. Because if anybody has something, or if anybody's going to add purpose to a story like this, instead of like, we're putting it out because we're just going to put it out, it's going to be Chip.
Oh, yeah.
Chip doesn't really do much without him engaging with some story element that he really thinks you might all enjoy as well.
He is a good writer for the Sad Sad Boys.
Sad Sad Boys. Speaking of Sad Sad Boys, it's my boy, Ben Reilly. He's back. Well, he's not really. Well, he is, but this is a past series. One of those past series that Marvel's been doing to milk all that good nostalgia out of us.
Squeeze it out like a sponge. Hey, 90s kids, you got money now. You got money.
Milking humans for their nostalgia milk.
Comics! I'm sorry. I'm going to let you do this one.
So this takes one of the Clone Saga writers, J.M. DeMatteis, and gets him 5 issues to tell a story about when Ben Reilly was Spider-Man, when he thought he was the one true Spider-Man. But alas, he was in fact a clone who has died and come back and I believe died again and also come back. He is currently Spider-Man. He is my Spider-Man. And yeah. Nostalgia. That sweet, sweet nostalgia milk.
I'm just gonna grab my drink. Tonight is actually milk and Kahlua. It really is. My nostalgia milk.
Mommy's nighttime nostalgia milk.
That's so bad. Yeah, I felt like something sweet instead of wine tonight. So it's cold outside. I need something cozy.
Devil's Reign. So, in Devil's Reign, Kingpin has really cracked down on superheroes, is like unleashing a bunch of like kill files and whatnot, and has put together his own murder team. It's essentially the Thunderbolts of bad hombres who are basically lieutenanted, and this will follow their story in deeper detail than the main series will. Writer Clay McLeod Chapman and penciler Manuel Garcia. Oh yeah, it is deliberately the Thunderbolts. Fisk has deputized supervillains as a new team of Thunderbolts to maintain law and order alongside the NYPD. Also heroes. Many heroes, including Reed and Sue Richards, have already been arrested, and many more are on the run. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, what's next? Some garbage.
Do you want to be elbowed in the shoulder? I think you do.
I would deserve it.
Yeah, that's fair. I just can't reach that far. So, like, I'd have to, like, yeah. Yeah! There's so many covers for this.
Who dis?
It's She-Hulk! She-Hulk.
Oh, hey.
New She-Hulk series. She-Hulk series. Okay. I've been excited for this for, like, months, guys. Months. It's exciting. All right. Can you show the nice folks the covers, please?
Yeah, let them know who's writing this trash.
Wow. You are gonna get Rainbow Rowell fans mad at you, and that is a stupid thing to do.
Runaways writer Rainbow Royale?
Yeah.
Wow.
And Fangirl.
She's one of my favorites.
Yeah, she's rad. She's super rad.
What's she doing? No kidding.
Get out of here. You go to the basement. Bad boys go to the basement. One of these days, he's gonna go. All right. So Jennifer Walters, aka the sensational She-Hulk, is no longer savage and needs to put her life back together. She's got a career to rebuild, friends to reconnect with, and enemies to, well, she might not want to connect with them, but they are definitely going to connect with her. Punches. And the last page of this first issue is going to send Jen down a road she's never traveled, and that will shake up her life and possibly the whole Marvel universe. That's the Marvel thing. They always do that. But it's really good. I read it before the show because we got home early because there was no diamond.
No diamond stuff.
Yay!
This book will change everything you thought you knew. You can't afford to miss this one. I will not, because the spray bottle is way over here behind the computer. She can't reach it.
I can't. Damn it. Better not spray me. I got claws. This kid's got claws.
I think it is adorable that when Marvel kind of put the little item box stuff here, they put US $3.99, Canadian $4.39, as though our distributors don't charge us more than that, all of them, for these comics. No, I'm assuming it is a typo, because if you're getting stuff from Diamond for sure, you're being charged for a $5.39 comic-ish with shipping.
What's the balloon on the variant She-Hulk say? What does it say, Brandon? Oh, it actually focused.
Sure
That's
did.
Cool. Something about X-Men. It's a play on the fact that in another series, she basically threatened, if you don't buy my comic, I'll tear up your X-Men books.
Yeah.
Something like that. I've seen it in our back issues every so often.
Very famous.
Yeah. Famous enough that I don't know it well. All right. Next up, a lot of Marvel number ones. And I have to say, it's a really good week for number ones. And I don't usually say that for like a lot of Marvel number ones. So next up, we have... Whoopsie daisies.
This book's pretty.
It's very pretty. I don't know the artist, and I'm very excited to find out a new person for my...
Yeah. I wouldn't even begin to know how to pronounce this.
Rohe Antonio?
Probably. There's accent points.
I've seen Rico Renzi, though, who's the color artist.
Yeah.
I've seen their work before.
Rico was definitely the colorist of Spider-Gwen.
Oh, nice. Yeah. No, I actually like it when I don't recognize a name or all the names, because I'm just like, oh, new people to discover. So, like, it's not just for me, but, like, that little bit of surprise is really nice.
I do like the corner boxes. I understand that they stopped happening because of what artists wanted, and so they moved away from having corner boxes.
Excuse me. We can do that.
Threats.
Yes.
One threat cover for that menace. Jason
Switner, is he a threat or a menace? You'll find out next week.
Mm-hmm. And I am a treat and a menace.
Yeah. Spoilers, he's a delight.
Yeah.
That's what it's gonna be a surprise because there was a third option.
Indeed.
All right, next up is Silk.
She's back.
I like Cindy Moon. I always have. I think she's super rad. She was bitten by the same spider that beat Peter, so that spider had a really busy day. But then, unlike Peter, she got stuffed into like what was it?
It's a big secret box.
I know, but I don't remember the actual name for it.
It's a human box.
Bad.
A box for humans.
Bunker is the word I cannot think of. Anyway, she was stuck in a bunker for 10 years, lost her family, had to find her family. Now things are kind of chill, but not great because she's a 20-something and she really only has, she doesn't have much of a life. But it's also very sweet because she works for J. Jonah Jameson and she doesn't know what hashtags are, and he's just exasperated by that, and I love that.
A youth that doesn't know technology.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the reasons why he hired her originally.
Oh, totally. There's a really good line in here where he says something like, you're the oldest young person I know. And it just made me laugh so much.
I love that there's a consistency with the Silk titles. And I also like that they're doing Silk as a series of miniseries.
Yes.
That really gets to kind of focus on a purpose for each one instead of sort of, your interstitial issues that don't kind of count or whatever. And to build like a really cool narrative for a smaller character.
Mm-hmm.
More of that, please.
Someone that I'm pretty sure we're going to see more of in the films in the future.
In the animated ones, for sure.
Yeah.
Fancy pantsy.
All right. Let's see. As Silk gains popularity in the public eye, Cindy is questioning her place in the world. But existentialism will have to wait when a powerful new villain is turned loose. In a race against the clock, Silk discovers the dangers of ancient Korean magic and social media, which is very true in issue 1. Don't miss the comics debut of stunning storyteller Emily Kim and the return of legendary comics artist Takeshi Miyazawa.
Yeah, he did the last one.
Yeah.
One of my favorite Parker jokes is actually in a Tick comic when the villain is bouncing around a bunch of buildings and a J. Jonah Jameson style character sticks his head out and goes, "Parkour!" That's really good.
That's terrible. I love it.
Hey, Sean, you like some corner boxes? Well, this book's for you, and actually for Kate as well because it's Silver Surfer. Yay! So this is another one of this one also is getting that good nostalgia milk.
Terrible. Terrible.
Um,
Oh my god.
with Ron Mars and Ron
Oh.
Lim, the Rons.
Oh yeah, that was my favorite thing. Sorry. Because wait, what was it?
Does it actually say something like that?
No. For me, it was funny because Ron Mars is the writer, Ron Lim is the penciler, and Don Ho is the inker. So my brain was like, Ron, and Don. Because I'm 12.
Ron, Don.
Yeah, right? I don't know. Anyway. The Don, Ron, and Don, Ron. All right, so we've got, they're back. We don't mean the guys on the cover. We're talking about legendary creators Ron Mars and Ron Lim, returning to tell stories set during their fan favorite run of Silver Surfer. Someone has stolen the reality gem, an object that allows the user to fulfill any wish, no matter the consequences, which always ends well. But whoever has taken it is doing things like bringing back the dead hero, Captain Marvel. It's up to Silver Surfer to team up with the least likely of allies to find the gem and restore reality to its proper form.
So yeah, this takes place firmly in the 90s series with one of the creators of that title. So if you like that feel, you're going to get some more of it, especially with Ron Lim doing that art, because he is very much of that time. And yeah.
One of my feet fell asleep.
I'm going to step on it. How about that?
Please don't.
It'll help.
Please don't.
What if I just elbow it?
No. All right, we've got some Wolverines.
My brain said I could elbow it dressage style. I meant massage, but
Isn't
my
that
brain said dressage.
Isn't that horses?
Yeah, it's horse dancing.
Please don't horse dance on my feet.
It's when they do the...
I can't type. I've typed the letter X, literally. A Wolverine. God, you're a monster.
Yeah, all the covers are really nice, Kate. That was... It's a lot.
Horse ballet, yes.
Or, as they say in Central Alberta, horse ballot.
That's when they vote.
Indeed.
Vote for a horse mayor. Which also might happen in Central Alberta. That's right, country joke. Booyah. All right, the biggest Wolverine story of all time begins here. Logan, James Howlett, Weapon X, the mutant best known as Wolverine, has lived many lives under many identities in many places. There's a lot of words, many. But never before has the fate of the future been so entwined with the past. Watch those hands, sir. Fan favorite eras of Wolverine's saga are explored anew, along with never-before-seen episodes as Logan must travel to various points in time to prevent the death of a key figure in mutant history. But these lives are only one side of the story. Be here for the start of the time-shredding saga across all of Wolverine's history and future yet to come.
This is written by the current Wolverine writer, Benjamin Percy, with art by current X-Force artist, Joshua Cassara. I was going to say Casanara, but that's not right. And they do not have that right on there. That's hilarious.
That's so okay. I knew that this was wrong, but I have to point it out on the Diamond website. It's very funny. Apparently, this is written by Chip Zdarsky and art by Marco Cicchetto, which would be a very different book. And I don't remember if Chip's ever written Wolverine, but now I kind of want him to.
I do want him to.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, Ben Percy's also the writer of X-Force. This is sort of setting the table for the next season of X-Men comics that are coming up. Real quick here, there's a little nibbles, little tastes here in January, February, and then things get real going in March and April. A full meal today on the Variant Edition show with nibbles and milk.
Nope. Do you have your notebook?
I do not.
Okay, I don't have mine, so I'll go get it.
Sounds good.
It's okay. I'll be right back because I've got to write that note down, Kate.
The newest volume of Spider-Woman is out as well. We've been selling a lot of these from this era. This run has been going extremely well, which is really cool. Good for Carla Pacheco because she's doing great. And yeah, it's like Jessica Drew doing some radness. She's been pushed to places she never wants to go again and survived. But now with a new lease on life, it's time to show the world who Spider-Man or Spider-Woman truly is. She'll begin with the Brothers of the Sword. But who exactly are these blade-wielding bros? The answer to that is just the beginning.
Okay, that is too funny. Spider-Woman has to deal with bros. Story at 5. I love comics.
I will be back. I need to go to the bathroom.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to vamp for a hot minute while I write down some notes, and then I will get back to talking about more Spider-Man. Thank you. I appreciate you all watching me write for a minute. I appreciate your patience. Okay. So, we've got probably like the 80th volume 1 of Amazing Spider-Man. But it's been really good. So let's see here. Okay. Ben Reilly, the clone of Spider-Man, is back. He's been through hell, but now with the support of the Beyond Corporation, Ben is thwipping once again and being the best Spider-Man he can be. But where is Peter Parker? And what will this upheaval mean for Mary Jane, the Black Cat, Aunt May of all of New York? Donning the Webs has placed a target on Ben's back, and Morbius and Craven are out for blood. So Ben will need all the training he can get from the Daughters of the Dragon. Prepare to go beyond as new webs are woven that will take you to places you've never been, pit the web slinger against classic villains and brand new foes, and reinvent the whole concept of Spider-Man. Yeah, it's a lot going on. So they had like rotating creative teams, and the series has been basically weekly, and it's kind of bonkers, and it's all good and fun and very, very Spider-Man. All right. We've only got like 2 more new ones, and then we're going to go into some highlights from our memoir section. But first, we have The Many Deaths of Layla Starr, which has been astounding. Humanity is on the verge of discovering immortality. As a result, the Avatar of Death is cast down to Earth to live a mortal life in Mumbai as 20-something Layla Starr. Struggling with her newfound mortality, Layla has found a way to be dropped in the time and place where the creator of immortality will be born. Will Layla take her chance to stop mankind from permanently altering the cycle of life? Sorry. Or will death really become a thing of the past? So, very cool, very fun, an amazing read. The colors are exactly like this inside, so if you like what's on the cover, you will like what's inside. All right, we have the latest Smut Peddler anthology. So this is for adults only or very mature teens whose parents are very cool. I'm not judging. All right, this is called Sordid Past. Get ready for a glimpse into the smuttier side of antiquity, reaching all the way from ancient times to the far gone days of the 1990s. This awesome collection is a whirlwind of sexy stories, here to give you a real hands-on lesson about history in that old smut peddler style you know and love. Sex positive, consent driven, and tons of fun. So we try to keep all of these Smut Peddler anthologies in stock because they're all amazing. The creatives they find are just stunning. The art is always really good, and the stories are fantastic, remarkable, and always very sexy.
Indeed. And we have all of them that are still in print, I think.
I thought they were all still in print.
She does keep printing more, which is nice.
That's fair. That's
because
fair.
they keep selling. They keep selling.
Yep. All right. So now we're taking off our new this week caps and putting on our cool stuff we wanted to show you caps, which are bigger because the brim has to be wider for the title.
A lot of memoir and slice of life in this. And yeah, some stuff from our bargain section, which you don't even know we have.
We have a bargain section.
Yay. Well, it's everywhere, but you can see the bargains on our website. Where's that?
VariantEdmonton.com.
Hooray. Where you can find our used and bargain all in one place. Yes, that's right. All in one place. Very cool.
And as soon as it does what we wanted to, comic sets.
Hooray.
I'm adding them. I've got about 100. I've probably got about 1,000 more to add. Dear God, why? But we will get them up there at some point. We're just kind of hitting the back of the website with a hammer.
Hooray. All right. One that I wanted to talk about in part because this was on Off Panel's Best of the Year. He actually did an interview with the creator and talked extensively about this. It is a great interview if you want to kind of dig into certain storytelling style. This artist has done a lot of work for the New Yorker and has done a couple comics. The first one being Night Fisher, which is absolutely outstanding. And this one, No One Else. Charlene is a single mom and a full-time nurse who also cares for her elderly father. She was already struggling to hold everything together when tragedy strikes and her nonconformist brother returns home unexpectedly, piling chaos on top of grief. A tight-wired act of functioning dysfunction teeters on the brink in this funny and bittersweet work of graphic fiction from the New Yorker cartoonist R.Q. Johnson, gorgeously set in and around the sugarcane fields of the author's hometown on Maui. It is brilliant. It does have the duotone style here as well with these two colors, and has the Frenchest flaps that I've ever seen in my life.
Those are some beautiful flaps.
Indeed.
All right. Going down, we have French Milk by Lucy Nicely. So we try to keep Nicely in stock at all times because she is a delightful human being.
And this is her very first work. I remember hearing about this on Around Comics way back in the day when she was younger than me with a book.
I know, and how dare she?
And she continues to be that way to this day. It never stopped happening.
No, she's still younger than you. She's just doing it to screw you over.
It's still my favorite thing. My favorite interaction with my old boss at Wizards when we're in Remedy, because it was right next to Wizards. And he looked around and he's like, oh, the college students keep getting younger. And I'm like, that's not how that works.
Nope.
They're generally more or less the same age because it's college or a university.
Yep. You're the problem. You're the old guy in Remedy that they don't know. All right. Sorry. Through delightful drawings, photographs, and musings, 23-year-old Lucy Nicely. Go on.
She's got a baby now.
Oh, she's so tiny. She's not 23 anymore, though.
No, she's not.
Documents a 6-week trip she and her mother took to Paris when each was facing a milestone birthday. 23 isn't a milestone. Get this out of here. I'm just kidding.
Maybe it's her mom's milestone birthday?
No, they were each facing. I'm just being an ass.
Oh, facing.
Yeah, like she's thinking of 25.
Yeah.
I'm being an ass. It's fine. With a quirky flat in the 5th arrondissement? So French.
Arrondissement. Arrondissement.
That's their home base. He set out to explore all the city has to offer, watching fireworks over the Eiffel Tower on New Year's Eve. We should do that one day.
Mm-hmm.
Visiting Oscar Wilde's grave. Oh, we'll definitely do that one day. Loafing at cafes. We can do that here. And I'm going to do that one day.
Loafing.
One day. And of course, drinking delicious French milk. That just seems needlessly cruel to me as a lactose intolerant person, but whatever. This book is against me. What results is not only a sweet and savory journey. I love whoever wrote this. Through the city of light, but a moving personal look at a mother-daughter relationship. This is heckin' delightful.
Yeah.
That's what this is. And I just can't handle things that are sweet. It's very nice.
Yeah.
Oh, I like this.
Very talented.
In her bio, during the month and a half she spent in Paris, she estimates that she ate approximately 60 croissants, more than 400 cornichons, and a metric ton of chocolate mousse. Things you can do when you're 23. There's a milk theme tonight. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is one of my favorite books because it is
My foot is asleep.
very well needed these days. And part of podcasts that I've been listening to as well. Ophelia is a 30-year-old city dweller who's joined the guerrilla gardening movement, fighting for decades to bring more green back into cities that increasingly resemble concrete jungles. Now she's putting the guerrillas' motto into action by reviving the spirit of her city and showing everyone the true nature of their world. Cookie Calcaire and Ophelia Demblay explore the real world of the guerrilla gardening movement, teaching us the principles of making our cities more beautiful and sustainable places, one planet at a time. It is basically, at its simplest, oversimplified form, going around in parks and planting shit. Like just dropping seed and kind of taking care of stuff so that maybe there's food for people that's easily accessible. There are also apps that you can look into that will actually tell you where edible things are in your city, just hanging out and about. It's really cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. All right.
Building community sustainability is a big
Yeah.
thing that we're all going to need to be doing.
Yep. We already should.
Indeed.
This is called Trashed, an ode to the crap job of all crap jobs.
Yeah, I put these two together.
Yeah, you did. A Durf Back Durf double feature.
Is that his real name? I have no idea.
He's very European, so it might be. All right, let's look at these French flaps, see if... Oh, we have a plot. By plot, I mean it's because it's nonfiction. Every week, we pile our garbage on the curb, and it disappears like magic. The reality is anything but, of course. Trashed Durf Back Durf's follow-up to the critically acclaimed, award-winning international bestseller, My Friend Dahmer, also with French flaps, is an ode to the crap job of all crap jobs, garbage collector. Anyone who has ever been trapped in a soul-sucking gig will relate to this tale. Trash followed. Can't do it. Follows the raucous escapades, right, of three 20-something friends as they clean the streets of pile after pile of stinking garbage while battling annoying small-town bureaucrats. Sorry. Bizarre townsfolk. Speaking of bizarre townsfolk, sweltering summer heat and frigid winter storms. Trashed is fiction, but it is inspired by Durf's own experience as a garbage man. Interspersed with this comedic epic of reeking garbage cans and exploding trash bags are nonfiction pages that detail what our garbage is and where it goes. The reality will stun you. Oh, so you can learn while reading.
Pretty good.
Snuck that in.
I, too, am a garbage man.
Oh, I mean, no. Oh, no.
It's also My Friend Dahmer here, which you may have seen the movie based on this. As it says here, we all have that one friend from school, the strange kid, the class freak, the guy whose antics amused, entertained, and maybe even alarmed us, the one who sticks in our heads, even with the passing of years. That classmate is invariably left behind when we graduate, vanishing into memory, filed away in our old yearbooks and other teenage memories. But every now and then we wonder, whatever happened to that friend? For one man who grew up in a small town, Ohio, that question was answered by every media outlet in the world on July 22nd, 1991, when Jeffrey Dahmer was arrested for the murder of 17 young men and teenage boys. Dirf used to go to school with this dude, was friends with him, and did a graphic novel about that experience. And it is a lot, and really does also focus in on, say, the ideas of like, oh, well, he seems so nice. He probably gets a little bit of this from apparently his Pulitzer Prize winning reporter wife, columnist Cheryl Harris. So reportage, I guess, in the family.
Married up.
Also, a blam-a-lamb. These babies are in our bargain section. Why? Because we got them for good deals from a new distributor that we're hooked up with that like gives us good deals for getting stuff.
Yeah. So we can find really cool, funky books and then give you not the same deal. Obviously, we still need to make some money, but
yeah,
like we can knock prices down because they knock prices down for us.
Yeah. So like instead of having to pay $23 and $24 for these are both $15 each.
Yep.
Would you look at that? It's like you can't afford not to.
You can't afford not to. You're the salesman in this relationship.
You listen here, Par.
I'm just the booth babe.
You listen here, you gullible pores.
Wow. No, you're just looking in the mirror, honey. We're the gullible pores.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. So sorry. I think I made him cry.
You all know that. I do not think that of you.
No. We only say that stuff to ourselves and mean it.
Indeed.
We say it to our friends. We don't mean it. Yeah. I've had to reveal that to some of my friends where I'm like, that you're a closer friend when I just start tearing you down because I'm not a good person. And so if I feel comfortable enough to just be like, you suck, you know that? You suck. That's when we're friends. I don't know how I turned into this person, but I did. I used to be nice.
Now you're just a bro.
I think the comics are turning me into a bro. I call people dude all the time. Anyway. Good talk. Good talk. All right, my God. Memoir and conversation. Why? Fine.
Just scan it and look it up. No, I'm kidding.
Scan it. No, it's actually got a pull quote from Celestine, so I'm just gonna do that because Celestine is great. Good talk illuminates the increasingly fractured world we live in. By turns hilarious and heartrending, it plunges fearlessly into the murky gray areas of race and family, of struggling to find common ground, of trying to talk to our children and help them make sense of it all. So, minor aside, if you haven't read any Celestine, read her books. She's done Little Fires Everywhere, which has a show right now, which I'm watching, which is great. So, and I'll have to look up her other stuff. I've already forgot her books.
I've got
but yeah, you can read that, and then I'll do a plug for Celestine because everyone should read.
How Brown is Too Brown. Can Indians be racist? What does the real love between people what does real love between really different people look like? Like many 6-year-olds, Mira Jacobs' half Jewish, half Indian son Zed, I will say, has questions about everything. And at first, they're innocuous enough, but as tensions from the 2016 election spread from the media into his own family, they become much, much more complicated. Trying to answer him honestly, Mira has to think back to where she's gotten her own answers, her most formative conversations about race, color, sexuality, and of course, love. Written with humor and vulnerability, this deeply relatable graphic memoir is a love letter to the art of conversation and to the hope that hovers in our most difficult questions. Also in our bargain section, regularly $40 Canadian, you can get it for $19.99.
What?
I know it's doing the like, but honestly, this is to fill in time. Yeah. It's how we eat, and it's to fill in a bit of time because we don't have our time and stuff.
Yes, and the other book that Ing wrote that I forgot the title of is called Everything I Never Told You, which is her first book, and I read that first, and then Little Fires Everywhere is her second. It's great. She's just great.
She really likes those books.
I really do.
We've been asked if there's been any graphic adaptations of Che Guevara's life. There is, and this one I would say is probably the most comprehensive and gorgeous. Honestly, the artwork in here is really nice. A little static, I would say, at times, but in terms of just getting people emotions, etc., highly recommended. His legend is unmatched in the modern world since his assassination in 1967 at the age of 39. The Argentine revolutionary has become an internationally recognized icon, as revered as he is controversial. In Che, A Revolutionary Life, John Lee Anderson and Jose Hernandez present the man behind the myth, creating a complex and human portrait of this passionate idealist. Yay.
Awesome.
Wappo.
All right, last but not least, I've been replenishing our shelves of Joe Sacco. So if you would want to get into him, or are you continuing to read, I believe I have everything available right now. But if we don't have it in store, again, it's very easy to get from our website. And it'll tell you how long it'll take to get there too.
Indeed.
All right. Rafah, a town at the bottommost tip of the Gaza Strip, is a squalid place. Raw concrete buildings, front trash-strewn alleys. The narrow streets are crowded with young children and unemployed men. On the border with Egypt, swaths of Rafah have been bulldozed to rubble. Rafah is today, and has always been, a notorious flashpoint in this bitterest of conflicts. Buried deep in the archives is one bloody incident in 1956 that left 111 Palestinians dead, shot by Israeli soldiers. Seemingly a footnote to the long history of killing, that day in Rafah, cold-blooded massacre or dreadful mistake, reveals the competing truths that have come to define an intractable war. In a quest to get to the heart of what happened, Joe Sacco immerses himself in the daily life of Rafah and the neighboring town of Khan Yunis, uncovering Gaza past and present. Spanning 50 years, moving fluidly between one war and the next, alive with the voices of fugitives and school children, widows and sheiks, Footnotes in Gaza captures the essence of a tragedy.
Thank you for your comments about these books. We pride ourselves as a store of having a nice variety of things for everybody, and we do mean that literally. We want to be able to have a little something for every single person's comfort and ideas. Although I say every single person, maybe not the harmful ones.
Oh yeah, no jerks.
Yeah,
no jerks allowed. Only me. I'm the one.
Only these jerks.
Only these jerks.
Only the garbage man and this big jerk.
Yeah. Anyway, the cool thing, I do keep plugging the website, but the cool thing is that it's like super easy to order a book. It's like, boom.
We've had so many orders through this new site.
Right there. Yeah. Like already immediately. It's great. It'll also tell you if we have something in stock or if we have something on order. So you can order that book, and then when it comes in, it's yours. Even if we already have it on order and it's unclaimed, you can just snap it.
Wappo.
It's great. It's so great. So we've already had also orders for non-graphic novel books, which is so cool. Mm-hmm. We're selling more prose fiction. We're selling some nonfiction. So I'm very excited about that. Like it's this whole new cool way to like really expand as a bookstore. Yeah, it's exciting.
So really cool. If you have some prose book needs, well, we do also suggest checking out Glass Bookshop, mm-hmm. Which is absolutely wonderful. Yeah. seeing what they have because their curated selection is outstanding. And they get me my McSweeney's. A new issue of With is getting to me tomorrow. It's their
That's
audio
awesome.
one.
Oh, that's so cool. Okay.
I'm real excited.
Yeah. Plus, glass is really great for poetry, and that's not a strength that we have. So if you're into poetry, check them out because they could make probably amazing recommendations.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
You guys are great.
All right, folks. That brings us to the end of our Tuesday show. And of course, on our Tuesday show, that's where we get. Ooh.
I hope I'm on the right one. Yay!
The magic mirror. The magic mirror that helps us see everybody out there like we're some kind of room full of rompers. And it's our way of saying we see you, we thank you for being around, and we are here for you as well. So thank you all for watching tonight. And I'm seeing out there Sean. I'm seeing Deb. I'm seeing Ben. I'm seeing Spam.
Hi, Spam.
I'm seeing Kate. I'm seeing the one and only Foley. I'm seeing Brent. Hello, Brent. And I'm seeing Jay Sweat. And more spams.
Yeah, we do get the occasional spam, but you know what? Better than the racists.
Yeah. The one time we did the live stream of Doctor Who, and it was just like a whole bunch of creepy racist stuff coming through Twitch.
Yeah, it was bad. But we've been lucky with Twitch since then. We've met some great people on here.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, folks. Thank you all for watching on our various platforms. We will talk to you all again very soon.
Bye.
Bye.